really. That's my daughter. No, put it right here because he ain't gonna use the notes like that. See, I use my notes, but I can see it.
All right, now remember that's about a 6 to 10 second delay
On that one, yeah, yeah.
for what you're seeing and hearing. But even still, that I tested the hell out of that shit last night. Both mics and everything. Even this morning, I did it again, and it's working. So I don't know what the situation is.
Okay.
So I can test that shit in here, in this environment. It's got to be something down here that causes it to not do it.
Okay.
That's what we need to do.
Yeah, because I was wondering, I said, well, damn, what the hell's going on?
Let's think about it this way. The exact way I had y'all set up is how I set Duo in the studio.
Uh,
His mic ran straight into here the same way y'all's were. No interference, no static, no nothing. So, and what happened, what I did, I isolated where this is running into so that its power cord wasn't going into any of this stuff. And at first, y'all's audio got good again. The audio got good, but then over time, it started spazzing out again. So it's like, fuck it, we're good.
but this came through all right?
Yeah, those are perfect. Like I said, it's just the delay is the issue. So, all right. Oh, Cam said you have to start without him because he's going to the liquor store.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't have their cameras on right now.
I'll start it off.
So, then this is what it is. Oh, clearance. We're going to start you maybe about 4 minutes. Clearance said just start without him.
Yeah, Cam, yeah. I got you. Huh? Yeah. These lady sheets out the way. All right.
Invites up.
Okay. I am ready. Oh no, Cam here. Cam here.
What am I doing?
We about to start. All right, I'm sharing the roster with you with the men. So this is the men's roster for and that's the coach name. Uh, uh, yeah, I'm about to get us hot. You ready? All right. As we are back here live, as we get ready for the second part of our doubleheader between Voorhees and Clinton College, I'm Clarence Jones along with Cam McLean, class of 17. And of course, this is homecoming Saturday. And right now, the Tigers and the Golden Bears are warming up down there on the floor. But Cam, coming up here, Tigers trying to rebound off of that loss, 91-85, back a couple of nights ago against Middle Georgia State. They are looking to get back on their winning ways. But this Tiger team right now, they have to get back into it somehow because back on Thursday, believe it or not, Middle Georgia State went to the line and attempted 34 free throws.
34.
Ooh, that has to change here this afternoon.
Right. So definitely the Tigers are going to have to step it up on offense and the defensive end. This seems like a little bit higher up of competition in Middle Georgia yesterday. But definitely when you think about it, we just did the championship, the
The ring, the
conference
con-
championship ring presentation, and that championship team started off a lot like this team started off. So it's not uncommon for us to have these slow starts, especially when you think about some of the new players, a lot of the new players that are coming in and trying to learn the system. So it's gonna take them a little while. But again, you want to be playing your best basketball
Right.
at the end of December, going into January for sure.
Meanwhile, for Clinton, Clinton 4-1 on the regular season. That is including a forfeit win over Carolina Christian. But when you look at it, winning 4 games, losing 1 game, averaging over 90 points per game. Now, this is the second team in a week that Voorhees are playing a team that averages over 90 points per game. And you see what happened to Payne College just back on Tuesday, a team that came in averaging over 90 points, and they had their lowest output of the season. Same thing has to happen here this afternoon, Cam.
Absolutely, absolutely. So the Tigers are going to have to batten down those hatches on defense, execute on offense, and play together, play as a team, play for each other. A lot of times when you watch, there are certain moments in the game where players will kind of start to play for themselves and boost those stats. It's going to take a full team effort here tonight. They're going to have to play together. They're going to have to convert on offense. They're going to have to batten down those hatches on defense.
Well, coming up, stay tuned. We have the Voorhees Tigers taking on the Clinton College Golden Bears coming up here. Can the Tigers get back to their winning ways and win their second game of the regular season, or will Clinton come in with the sweep? We'll find out in just a moment. Stay with us right here on the VC Tiger Sports Network. Go ahead. And now with the starting lineups, let's change it over to Cam.
Yes. So for the Clinton College Golden Bears, we have number 0, J.C. McCorn at guard. We have number 2, Devin Campbell at guard. Number 3, Tyler Byrne at guard. Number 4, Jerry Perry at guard. And rounding out their starting 5 is number 23, and Darius Boulware at forward.
And for Voorhees, they have Hector Rosario at number 2. He's playing. Also, Antonio Lewis getting the start here. And we have Joel Davis, number 20. They said in the starting lineups, but some interesting news is coming up, Cam.
Yeah, Joe Davis is actually out this afternoon with a bruised knee, so he will be out this afternoon. He's not dressed.
Although they still have it on the scoreboard that he's starting, but Joe will not be playing here this afternoon. And how much will that affect the Voorhees rotation?
Yeah, definitely. It's going to open up the rotation a little bit, but you're definitely missing some veteran leadership, as Joel Davis was one of the key guys last year that helped get these guys going. So definitely going to miss him in the lineup this year. I mean, this game, not this year. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, no, not this year. Please, not this year. But just at least this game, we will not see him. But others will have to pick it up. But Coach Huff has assembled a nice roster where one down, the next man up.
Next man up. And that's one of the benefits of having such a deep team.
All right,
so it looks like
Wilson Bay
starting in his place is either Ezekiel Williamson Bay or Terrell Wyndham.
Antonio Lewis and Ezekiel Wilson Bay, they like to be called the Motion Twins. But today, since Joel Davis is not playing, Motion Twin powers activate.
Absolutely.
Also, we'll need a good game out of Terrell Wyndham as well, because Wyndham, as you mentioned, he can spot.
That is my guy. Hall of Fame corner badge.
All right, so the starting lineups for both teams has been announced by our PA announcer, Mr. Willie Jefferson.
So for those of you that are watching that was not able to hear Mr. Jefferson announce those starting lineups, we have number 21, Tawan Bowie. We have number 2, Hector Rosario. We have number 32, Trey Frazier. Number 34, Omari Joseph. And rounding out that starting 5 is number 13, Ezekiel Williamson Bay. As my partner Clarence said, one part of the
Motion Twins.
Motion Twins powers activate.
They need it here this afternoon, as the tap belongs to the Golden Bears. It wasn't a pass. It was just a loose ball. It was picked up by Devin Campbell. Campbell, who at one point during the season had a heck of a game, scoring 27 points in one of the Clinton victories. Clinton defeated Morris in the back-to-back. Williamson Bay from the corner. No good. Rebound. And the ball stripped right out of the hands of Joseph. Back the other way. That was a two-pointer. No good. Joseph come away with the rebound. First half underway here. Thank you so very much for everybody tuning in this afternoon. Happy homecoming, ladies and gentlemen, as that shot is good there. Frazier on with the deuce.
Yeah, Trey Frazier is actually a player we didn't get to see against Payne the last home game, but somebody that can really fill it up. And as I said the last game, has pogo sticks for legs. That man can fly.
Jerry Perry with the three. Is Rosario, picks up his dribble, gives it off. Frazier. Oh, a bit too high for Williamson Bay. 5-2 is our score. Clinton on top here early. 18 minutes and 36 seconds to go in the first half.
So from the early looks of the first half, it looks like the Golden Bears are going to press and try to cause a lot of turnovers, a lot like the Lady Bears did. But so far, the Tigers have done a good job of not turning the ball over. But what they're going to have to do is execute on offense.
Bullware with the 2.
Whoa.
Here come Wilson Bay from the free throw line. No good. Joseph comes with the rebound. Rosario along the baseline. Puts it up. Can't hit. 7-2 is our score. Golden Bears on top. Golden Bears 4-1 on this young regular season. Ball goes out of bounds. Tigers will have possession. Tigers 1-6 after that loss to Middle Georgia State back on Thursday night, which saw Middle Georgia State once again attempt 34 free throws. You know, and I text Coach Huff. I was like, what, the officials was calling fouls as soon as you got off the bus? Here's Rosario. Again, we enjoy everybody's comments who's tuning in here. Let us know where you're tuning in from. As that ball was tipped. Oh, behind the back pass, but stolen there by Joseph. Oh, and that is a carry. Tanya asks, why are they called the Motion Twins, Williamson Bay and Antonio Lewis? Well, that is because that is the nickname that they came up with, and they told me that. Here's a intercepted by Rosario as we have a foul. So that is the reason why they came up with Motion Twins, because they like to motion without the basketball. So they're constantly in motion.
There we go.
They are constantly in motion. So Motion Twin powers activate. For those who knows that line, if you're a former Saturday morning cartoon fan. Deep 3. No good for Bowie. 7-2 is our score. For 3, and it's good for J.C. McCorn. That's the second three-pointer in for the Golden Bears, and it's a quick 10-2 lead, and we'll have a foul. So the first foul.
Tigers going to have to put some points on the board here.
Devin Campbell is called for his first, team's second. Bears Bowie. Nice play, but unable to hit. Here come the Golden Bears. Shot put up, no good. Rosario comes away with it. Here's Zeke. No look pass. Over to Bowie. Three-pointer. No. Rosario with the rebound and a second opportunity for the Tigers. Here is Rosario. No foul call, neither. Back comes the Golden Bears out of the corner for 3. That is good. And Devin Campbell, his first 2 shots he put up is good. 5 points so far for Devin. And a quick timeout taken by Coach Huff because Clinton is coming out red hot here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. If you're the Tigers, you definitely want to try to slow the Golden Bears down a little bit more. Run some sets to get your guys going. And they're doing a good job of not turning the ball over when they're getting that pressure, but definitely need to execute better on offense.
Well, as we are back here live, of course, 13-2 is our score. Tigers right now, they have some good looks, but it just has not fallen down for the Tigers as much as it's fallen for Clinton so far. So right now, coming out of the timeout, the Tigers, they'll try to get some buckets in, but still some good looks. As we come back to live, again, we'll take your questions and comments. Bowie falls down. And they'll say out of bounds. His Bowie foot was out of bounds. Somebody asked, how tall is Amari Joseph? Amari is 6'7" for those asking. Tanya, thank you so very much. Hall of Famer, I might ask. Voorhees Hall of Famer, the youngest Voorhees inductee to the Hall of Fame. Also, Lit L is watching us from Mississippi. Thank you so very much for tuning in. 13-2 is our score. Golden Bears on top and on top some more. As now go in. Bowie, ooh-wee, counted and one.
That's the second time that's happened where it looked like it goes.
It looks like it went in. You're right. But it looked like it was so pure that it hardly moved the net. Of course, because it went under the net. So Bowie connects and completes the three-point play, and it's 13-5. Voorhees down, but trying to battle back here as we're coming up on 15 minutes left here in this first half.
And the Tigers actually sporting a 4-guard lineup right now.
As Zeke falls down, we'll have a foul called against Williamson Bay. So Williamson Bay picks up his first and team's first. (13-5) is our score. Under 15 minutes to play. Here's a three-point on the way. That's no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Tigers with possession. Thank you for all the alumni for the Tigers here watching us on YouTube and on Facebook. Thank you so very much. Represent your class. Let us know your class. Bowie, spin move. No. $14.5 to go. Three-point on the way. Oh, nice play there by Devin Campbell. Campbell, his second three-pointer, and he has 8 points. Bowie back the other way with 3 Bears surrounding him. Gets it out. Here's Zeke in the lane. Can't hit, but the follow, no, it's not there. Another opportunity for the Tigers. Oh, pass to no one. I think he was expecting Jordan Blue to stay at that position.
Right.
Class of 2012 in the building. Thank you so very much watching us. Three-pointer, no good. Bowie comes away with it. Bowie right down the lane, gives it off. Here's Rosario. Rosario just inside the three-point line, can't hit. Rebound to McCorn. Back come the Bears. And it's stolen there by Blue. Back up the court it goes. Here's Bowie. Into the corner. Williamson Bay gets it up. Rosario can't hit. So the Tigers still a little cold from the field. Oh, nice pass inside.
I think a little cold is an understatement.
Michael Wynn, number 22, with his first bucket. And in fact, if I look in the comment sections, somebody cheering for a win all the way in Tallahassee. Here's Bowie for three. Got it! And the foul. Ooh-wee for Bowie. So it is 18-8. Voorhees down by 10, but Bowie trying to bring him back. So at the line shooting will be Bowie in that rarefied 4-point opportunity.
Yeah.
Bowie connects, and it's 18-9. Let's see if that'll start a spark offensively for the Tigers.
Yeah, we certainly hope so.
Shout out class of 2015 as that shot way off. Rebound there by one half of the Motion Twins. Oh, and traveling violation call. 18-9 is our score. Class of 2015, your frat brother, Rutherford is in the house.
Shout out to DJ Big Homie Meech.
Class of 95 also in the house here, watching us virtually. Thank you so very much. Shot up, no good, but the follow dunk is there by Wynn. Michael Wynn putting his name here in this game this afternoon. 20-9 is our score. Here's Blue. Gives it up. Bowie. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Bowie! No! Oh, it went everywhere but in.
It hit every part of the rim except the net.
Wow. $20-9 is our score. 11 minutes and 33 seconds to go here in this first half. Tigers trying to cut in on this lead. Blue gives it up. Rosario for three. Got it! Hector Rosario, and we'll need a lot of points from him this afternoon.
Oh yeah. He definitely he's somebody that still hasn't quite shown us what he hasn't quite played to the level that he played at last year, which led them to that conference championship. But he's definitely somebody that can fill it up.
Blue comes away with it. Rosario again? No. Joseph comes away with the rebound and a second opportunity for the Tigers. Here's Rosario. Gives it up. Blue, try his hand. Oh, not again. But Blue gives it up. Antonio Lewis, Motion Twin powers, activate. It is 20-15.
There it is. There's the crowd I love.
Ball goes out of bounds. And it will stay with Clinton. Shout out to North Augusta watching us as Joseph, the big 6'7", comes away with the rebound. Blue pushes it up and puts it in. Jordan Blue, and is down to a 3-point lead for Clinton. At one point in time, it was an 11-point lead. Shot put up. Offensive foul. Offensive foul called on Perry.
The spark has been lit, CJ. The spark has been lit.
So that is first foul on Jerry Perry, and that is the 5th team foul. Bowie gives it up. Joseph! Whoa, that would have brought the house down there.
That one might have made me jump out of this 18th row right here.
So the foul call.
I've been waiting to do the head tap all night.
Well, you still have a lot of time to go.
Yeah.
Still have a lot of time. So the big man, Amari Joseph, the sophomore out of Georgia, will go to the line, shoot 2. You know, we miss all of our alumni who could not be here because of COVID restrictions, but we do feel your cheering there if you're watching us on YouTube or on Facebook. 20-18 is our score. Voorhees down by 2. 9.5 to go. Near steal there by Antonio. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Oh, the basket off board by Perry. Off the glass, and it's 22-18. Unable to hit, a bit strong off the glass is Joseph, and we'll have a foul. And Joseph will be one call for the foul. So that's the team's 3rd foul. Still 22-18 is our score. Step back 3-pointer on the way, no good. 2 Tigers collide, and that gives room for the easy deuce for Bullware. And Darius Bullware, his 2nd field goal, and it's 24-18. Bears on top. Antonio Lewis can't hit. Rebound by Perry. Perry looking to push. Gives it up. No good. Bowie comes away with the boards. Tigers looking to push right back. Antonio, 3-pointer. Can't hit. Clinton was very lucky that Tigers came away with no points. Here's Perry the other way. No good. Here's Rosario. Nice shot there by Hector. And timeout taken by Voorhees. And it's a quick 30-second timeout. 24-20 is our score. And right now, Cam, Tigers are battling back.
Yeah, definitely. So they're starting to hit their shots now. You know, the crowds come alive. The benches come alive. They're starting to hit their shots. They're playing better defense. Again, now they're controlling the glass. You know, I think they're out rebounding Clinton College right now. So, you know, all signs are good. I know we're still down by 4 because they jumped out to that fast lead. So, you know, we're starting to gain that momentum back. Things are looking good for us right now. We just got to continue to go in this direction and continue to play with the same intensity, the same enthusiasm, the encouragement, enthusiasm, execution that Coach Huff always talks about.
Hey, and the good thing is Clinton hasn't gone to the line too much here in the first half.
Oh yeah, I know that was a point of emphasis at practice.
Right. 24-20 is our score as we come back out of the timeout. Golden Bears with possession. Coming up on 7.5 minutes to go in the first half. Here's McCorn. JC stops at the free throw line, puts up a wild shot. Here's Jordan Blue out in front. Oh, he misses the dunk. But Perry unable to control the ball. So a lot of action here and there.
Yeah, we really wanted that one.
Yes. Oh. That would have sent the crowd to a frenzy. And also close the gap to 2 points.
Oh, yeah.
Antonio, three-pointer is good.
So instead of closing it to 2, we close it to 1.
24-23. 7 minutes remaining here in the first half. Cheddar defense. Here's Perry. Perry is fouled and one. So the foul called. They'll call it on Wyndham. That's his first. Team's fourth as Perry completes the three-point play. So far, Clinton has hit on 4 3-pointers as a team so far, but still only up by 4 points as a steal. And stolen right back is Lewis. Wyndham gives it up. Blue. Nice pass. Inside. No. Up the court it goes. 2 on none.
That's in the playground. That's what we call cherry picking.
Yes. Michael Wynn.
That's what we call cherry picking.
Wynn with the dunk. That's his second dunk of the afternoon. It is 29-23. Clinton on top. Nice pass. Jordan Blue. That is Jordan's second field goal, and it's 29-25 with 6 minutes to go. Ball goes out of bounds. It will stay Golden Bears ball. Oh, they'll call a foul on Zach White. That's his first. Team's fifth. So at the line shooting will be Tyler Bourne. Tyler, a guard, junior, out of Brooklyn, New York. You know, a lot of good players come out of Brooklyn.
Here we go with this debate again.
Oh, no. We're not going with the debate. No. It is straight up as a fact. New York City has some of the best guards to ever come out and play basketball.
I will agree.
Yes. Shot up and good there by White. Ball knocked around. No good. Rebound. Put back. No good. There for Bullware. And foul called against Antonio Lewis. That is his first. Team foul number 6. So at the line shooting. And Darius Bullware. He's a power forward. And he's a local product from where Clinton College is located, Rock Hill, South Carolina. He hits the first. 31-27. 5 minutes and 27 seconds to go. Second shot good. 32-27 is our score. And Cam, now with 5.5 minutes to go, this would be a perfect time for the Tigers to get on a nice run here.
Absolutely.
Shot put up, no good. Long pass. None able to hit. Wynn was trying to look like he was too far underneath the basket to try to dunk it. Ball goes out of bounds. Tigers will have possession. Here's Rosario. Gets the screen from Wyndham. Gives it up. Three-pointer for Rosario, no good. Rebound, second opportunity. Wyndham out of the corner. Got it!
Hall of Fame quarterbacks for 3.
And it's down to a 2-point Golden Bear lead. 32-30. Under 4.5 minutes to go, and here comes the danger zone. Offensive foul called. So the foul called on Campbell. On Wynn, Michael Wynn. And that is his first, but somebody, the PA announcer, Mr. Jefferson, said that was the second foul. So we'll have to check at halftime. Here's Rosario. Along the baseline. Oh, you heard a little slack there, but no foul call. Back the other way. Block! Hector with the good defense. But Clinton still with the opportunity. Perry. No. Win. Win with his third dunk and a steal. Perry. 4 quick points for Clinton, and it is a 6-point lead, 36-30. Falling down, and that is a foul called against Wynn. So Wynn picks up his third. So just like that, Wynn comes in. He scores 8 points, but has 3 fouls. Frazier checks back into the ball game. Good shot there. 3:38 remaining in this ball game. Coming up, we have a special presentation at halftime. Second shot is good. Before we move on, I want to congratulate all of the new Voorhees Hall of Fame inductees. 9 of them inducted last night. It was a beautiful presentation.
Yeah, and a special shout out to my frat brother, Tashiro.
In Avenue, yes.
06 to the good brothers.
Okay. Also, Mayor of Hollywood, South Carolina, Dunmeyer.
John
Dunmeyer
the third.
Yes. And also Nancy Jones. Pass inside with 1 second left. That's a shot clock violation. Yes, that is a shot clock violation. Good defense there by the Tigers. Four-point lead for the Golden Bears, but the Tigers still with 3 minutes to go get back into this game. Here's Bowie. Bowie challenging his defender and high off the glass and good. Bowie, one of the leading scorers for the Tigers here in this first half, and it's down to a 2-point ball game. 36-32. No good. Man, the long arms of this kid right here as Bullwell puts it in. My goodness. So it's a 38-34 game. And, you know, going back to last night, there were some inspiring speeches, but I really liked Inabinant and a speech there too, because it kind of modernized what we're here in the 21st century in 2021. So I really enjoyed his speech. And Miss Martino agrees with me as well.
Another Hall of Fame.
Oh, yes. Here's Rosario. 39-34. Rosario, nice pass, but it was picked right back. Zeke! No. Rosario comes away with the boards. Trying to put it back. No good. Ball knocked around and finally controlled.
I will say what I like about this game is they're letting them play.
Yeah.
They're not calling too many fouls. They're calling the ones that need to be called, but they're letting those guys play down there.
And that will count coming down in the second half, as that shot is good there by Tyler Bourne. (41-34) is our score. Wyndham, long three. Nope, as it hits the shot clock.
See, if that was in the corner,
that would have been corner.
It would have been good.
It would have been good.
If that was in the corner, somebody get Terrell in the corner.
That's a sweet spot. 41-34 is our score. Clinton on top. But you still got to love the energy that the Tigers are exuding here, but it's just Clinton is hitting their shots. And that is a traveling violation by Jerry Perry. Minute 23 remaining. Here's Bowie. Gives it up. Bowie down the lane. Yes! And one! Bowie is unconscious here this first half. Getting some and ones and also a 3-point shot.
Talking to the crowd.
Yes, he is. So he's way into this game.
I can only imagine what he's saying. Actually, I know what he's saying. This is my house.
Right, but not exactly in that fashion. You said it in a PG way.
There we go.
There you go. Chanted defense. Clinton up 41-37. 52 seconds remaining before halftime from the free throw line. No good. Rebound is there. Put back is up and good. Counted in one for Devin Campbell. Devin Campbell, one of the early leading scorers for this Golden Bears squad during the regular season, and he's showing why here in his first half. Already Campbell with 10 points. No good. The long arms puts it in. Boulware had, I wonder what his wingspan is, because it looks like it's 7 feet something. Shot. He was drawing the foul, and instead, it's an offensive foul. Shot clock and game clock is almost identical. 19 seconds to go. Here's Perry. Foul. That's a reach-in foul called against Bowie. Bowie picks up his second. And that is the 8th team foul. Will they have that as a non-shooting foul? Or, yep, Perry will go to the line. So with 8 and 2/10 seconds to go, 45-37 is our score. Clinton on top. Perry able to hit. Amari Joseph checks back in.
It jumped to a 9-point lead real fast.
Real fast. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Second shot is good for Perry. 2 for 2 at the line. It is a 10-point lead. They have to go with it. Only 5 seconds left. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. And that will do it for the first half. And in the first half, entertaining first half, but the last about 30 seconds or so, the Tigers now all of a sudden down 47-37. But the Tigers, again, energy wise, it looks good, but the Clinton Golden Bears are just hitting their shots.
Yeah, so it definitely the score is a lot different than the way that the game's been played
Right.
up until now. Like you said, costly turnovers late in that first half is what let the Golden Bears jump out to this 10-point lead. But for the most part, it's been neck and neck the whole game, as opposed to, like I said, the first probably 2 or 3 minutes of the first half and the last minute or so of the first half.
So we're at halftime right now. Once again, our score is 47-37 is our score. We'll have a special halftime presentation of the court as the Royal Court is here. Mr. and Miss Homecoming
Right?
is here. Plus, we'll have all the Royal Court here on hand. So that is coming up. Once again, our halftime score, 47-37 is our score. And right now, we'll have a check presentation, and also we will have the introduction of all of the Royal Court, including Miss Homecoming and Mr. Homecoming. So right now, we'll send it down to courtside.
The South Jackson group, Brother Jackson, would you like to continue with the slide? I'm going to continue. So don't be able to understand. We did not show up at the end of the day. We showed up to show our appreciation. And this will not be the last time that we come. The very blessed with what's going on here in Denmark and such as $40. At this time, you will bring that gift. Larry, come on, Larry, with me. You all bring that gift. At this time, we would like to leave, if you don't mind now, we'd like to leave $200,000 over to you today. I appreciate our work that you all have put in. We thank you. We're proud to be here and be part of all these songs. Thank you, everyone. Now, we receive this $200,000 gift. Here at the president, Dr. Ray Hopkins. All these young families, please join me and thank you, Reverend Dr. Solomon Jackson and the Solomon Jackson Foundation for the gift of $200,000. Thank you for you. And let's applaud
the students got into it with one of the players down there.
One of our students
Yeah,
or a player?
one of our students. And talking junk. Curtis, Curtis. After we get on, can you cut off the light? I mean, after we go off, come here, please. All right, we're ready to go whenever you are ready. All right, welcome back here to the Leonard E. Dawson Center on the campus of Voorhees College. Clarence Jones along with Cameron. Cam McClain. Cam Cameron, ain't that something? Well, 47 to 37. It was a high energy first half, but Clinton late in the first half jumped out on Voorhees. They caused some turnovers, and thus the 47-37. But still, Tigers played a pretty good ball in the first half, Cam.
Right. So in the first half, they were started off kind of slow, not being able to hit their shots. But later on in that first half, they heated up a little bit. But the Golden Bears of Clinton College, they battened down those hatches on defense a little bit, and they were able to create some turnovers. Like I said earlier in the broadcast, the score right now doesn't necessarily show the pace of the game and how it's been. It's been a close game thus far. Moving forward,
Moving forward, we'll see what happens. But right now, just for a quick interview, I have Dr. Prince Brown here. He is the vice president of institutional advancement. So we got come on, slide in to the hot zone, sir. Dr. Prince Brown, as we get near to Giving Tuesday is coming up.
Giving Tuesday, November 30.
So let us know more about Giving Tuesday, sir.
Okay, Giving Tuesday is a national day of giving to nonprofits. It's been going around for a number of years now, so most colleges, universities, as well as other community nonprofits are focused on Giving Tuesday. Typically, it's the first Tuesday in December. This particular year is falling the last Tuesday in the month of November. And so Voorhees College is participating in this year. We have set a goal of $125,000 for Giving Tuesday. So we're asking all friends, supporters, actually even haters, to the Voorhees College on Giving Tuesday. And there are a number of ways that we're suggesting you do that. One of those ways is to just, make a contribution, direct contribution to the institution. The second way is to become what we call a peer fundraiser. And you can do that online by visiting our website at voorhees.edu and look for Giving Tuesday, or voorhees.edu/Giving Tuesday.
And you know what? Right now, I challenge our viewers who are viewing us online right now to go ahead and donate to Giving Tuesday, Voorhees College. I challenge those, especially our alums that are watching us right now here during homecoming. So once again, let us know one more time where they can donate.
That's voorhees.edu/Giving Tuesday.
Well, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
We appreciate it.
Right now, we have the head coach for the Lady Tigers, Coach Edward Glover. As right now, we're going to have a quick interview. Of course, the Lady Tigers lost today here to the Lady Golden Bears. Of course, devastating loss, but still, I'd like to thank Coach Glover for spending a few moments with me here. So let's get into this. The first half, he was only down 34-30, but that third quarter, man, that was a nightmarish third quarter.
Yeah, it caught up with us. I knew Clinton. It was a tough opponent. They got a pretty good record, and they got us here 2 years ago at homecoming. Return a lot of their same players, same team. Didn't have my head. Sometimes they say they cut the head off a snake.
Right.
Brittany McDonald, we missed her today.
Right.
We tried to bring some younger players in to help us out, and they did at the time. We had some other veterans that wasn't ready today that we were missing. Hopefully, we can bounce back.
Right.
Bring some mark and bounce back after this one.
Right. So, looking at this game, what did you feel? I mean, things was clicking in the first half, and in the fourth quarter, they was trying to get back into it, But I know we miss Brittany McDonald. But what about
And Ariana
and
Clark,
Ariel? Yeah,
then Casey Johnson's out low as well. Those are three experienced players who've been with us the past few years. The inexperienced Carter, we play quite a lot of young players.
Right.
One time we had 4 newcomers on the floor at one time.
right.
So when you start having injuries, that's it's like my favorite NFL football coach Mike Thomas said, next person up.
Right.
But it just didn't happen tonight. So hopefully we can rebound, get to work, and focus on get ready for Johnson Wales University. Hats off, Clinton is a very good team.
Yes, they are. Yes.
Since they're making this progress, the 4-year coach, she does a great job over there. And the thing about it, we won't see them again this year. But we're going to try to go for the next one. And we're playing a team out of their conference.
Right.
So hopefully we can rebound and get back on the winning streak.
Well, Coach,
and then after 2 years ago, after that Clinton game, we went on that 15-game winning streak. So maybe some deja vu can have lightning strikes twice.
I hope so. I hope so. Well, Coach, thank you so very much. I know this was a short notice, but
I got caught up in the homecoming hoopla.
Oh yeah, of course, everybody does. But thank you so very much for taking the time out, and good luck. And of course, we'll see you again.
Thank you, Clarence.
All right, thank you, sir. Coach Edward Glover for the Lady Tigers as we are underway here in the second half of this ball game, 47-39, as the bucket was scored by the Tigers on the other end. As the shot put up and no good for Clinton. As we start this second half, 47-39 is our score. Inside, Joseph unable to hit. Coming back the other way. As we'll have a whistle. 18 minutes and 29 seconds to go. Thank you once again for everybody that's tuning in and commenting on our YouTube page at VC Tiger Sports. And also on our Voorhees College Facebook Live page. Zeke. Oh, nice play there by Zeke. Williamson Bay now cuts into the lead, but Clinton comes right back there for Devin Campbell. Campbell has been the spark plug for the Golden Bears here, and there goes a steal. And another spark plug for the Bears has been Bullware and Michael Wynn as well. From just inside the free throw line, no good. Joseph comes away with it. 49-41 is our score. Three-pointer, no good for Williamson Bay. Coming up on 17 and a half minutes to go. Here's Wynn. Block. Oh, they'll call it a goaltend. Actually, that was Bullware. They'll give the basket to Bullware. And it's back out to a 10-point Clinton lead at 51-41. $17 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Here's Bowie. Nice pass. Oh, the shot from close range is no good there for Frazier. Here's Perry, gives it up. Count it, and one for Andarius Bullware. So, Andarius having a good game here this afternoon. Bullware puts it in. And it's a 54-41 Golden Bears lead over the Tigers. Here's a foul called against the Golden Bears. And that one will be on J.C. McCorn. That's McCorn's team's first of the second half. Let us know once again, where are you watching us from? What state? And who you're rooting for? And of course, that's this homecoming. We got to show love to all of our Tiger alums out there watching us, whether via YouTube or Facebook. Let us know what class that you graduated from. You know, we had 95, 15. Of course, I have them sitting next to 17 over here. And also, a class 21 is in the house as well. I saw in earlier comments. Bowie down the lane. Wow. Oh, good play, but only 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Rosario can't put it in. The putback is not there for Frazier. Golden Bears running. Perry loses control. And right back into the hands of a Golden Bear, Devin Campbell. Mr. Campbell has been around the ball pretty much anytime he stepped on the court.
Yeah, definitely just a very active player.
Shout out all the way down to Florida. Thank you. We have a couple of people watching us in Florida here this afternoon.
Yep.
So, and Mississippi, we can't forget about Mississippi. And of course, Georgia as well, representing the Atlanta chapter, the Atlanta alumni chapter. As always. Also, Miss Lamb is in the building.
Her usual.
Her usual. Thank you so very much, Miss Lamb, being here or watching us.
You can say being here.
Being here, yes. Because you know why? We want y'all here next year, 2022. That's when I want to see Tanya and Miss Lamb and Smoot and everybody here in the building.
Oh, and they will.
They will be. 56-41 is our score. Clinton still hanging on to that lead and off of the hands of Frazier. We played 4 minutes into this second half. Three-pointer on the way, and it's good. That is the second three-pointer knocked down by Tyler Bourne. And a quick timeout taken by Coach Huff. And what it was, a 10-point lead at halftime, has now ballooned up to a 59-41 lead, Cam.
Yeah.
So we have a timeout on the court. So as we have a timeout on the court, we want to remind you that Tiger basketball is sponsored by Prisma Health. Prisma Health, the official sponsor of Voorhees Athletics. Prisma Health, thank you so very much for being a sponsor. Once again, Prisma Health, the official sponsor of Tiger basketball and Tiger athletics. Prisma Health. 15 minutes and 54 seconds remaining here in the ball game. 59 for the Clinton Golden Bears out of Rock Hill, South Carolina. 41 for our Voorhees Tigers. Ball goes out of bounds, and last touch by Rosario. Rosario did not like that call. Coming up on 15 and a half minutes to go. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Bowie comes away with it. Bowie gets it up. Here's Blue.
There we go.
So a good shot there for Jordan Blue. That is his third bucket this afternoon. It's now 59-43. Way underneath the basket. Did not hit. Here comes Williams, and Bay gives it off. Blue out of the corner. No good. Back comes Clinton. Up the court it goes.
Another cherry pick for me.
Yep.
That's what I call cherry picking.
Devin Campbell with the deuce. 61-43. Williamson Bay unable to hit. Back up the court it goes. And a dunk there for Andarius Boulware. Boulware has been the leading scorer here this afternoon for the Golden Bears. You know, you never know where the leading scorer is going to come from Clinton, because as I was getting ready for the game, eyes was focused on Campbell, but Boulware has definitely stepped up this afternoon. That's a three-pointer.
Well, you know where they're coming from for Voorhees.
Yeah. Bowie knocks down his second three-pointer of the afternoon, and it's 63-46. Shot up, no good. Opportunity for Voorhees to try to cut in on the lead. Oh, we got a FAMU Rattler watching us, pulling for Voorhees. Thank you so very much. Out of the corner for three. Williamson Bay, one half of the Motion Twins.
I haven't seen the full tandem in the game yet.
But the tandem is making a little bit of noise, though. Antonio also doing some things here on the court as well. Oh, that should be out of bounds. Yes, and it is. Class of 77, Irvin Henderson, thank you, all the way from D.C., watching us here this afternoon. And also thank you to all the alums watching us live on YouTube and also on Facebook. Bowie, unable to hit. (63-49), 12 and a half to go here in this ball game. Got to have some defensive stops. Foul call. Antonio Lewis. Lewis picks up his second foul. Team foul number 3 for the Tigers. That shot is no good. 12:25 remaining. That shot no good. Oh, out of Antonio's hands and blocked from behind. Another effort, and we'll have another whistle. (12:21 remaining in the ball game. Bowie picks up the foul. That is his third, team's fourth. And at the line shooting, Nagee Scott. Nagee, a small forward. And guess where he's from? One guess. Okay, Brooklyn, New York.
I was going to guess Louisville.
Louisville?
Louisville, Kentucky.
No. You'd answered wrong. 65-49 is our score. Here's Bowie. And a foul. And Darius Boulware picks up the foul. Class of 99 is in the building. Blue fire, my brother. Garen Jackson.
There we go.
There you go, a Sigma man. I recognize a Sigma man when I see one. Class of 89, Bernadette Williams. Guess where she from?
Brooklyn, New York.
Of course. All right, Bowie at the line, trying to cut in on this lead. He's good from at the line, and it's 65-51. Plenty of time remaining, but Voorhees needs some stops here. And Bullware, once again. It goes there, and there's Rosario. Rosario. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Three-pointer, no good. Still 4 seconds, it didn't hit the rim. And Clinton comes away with it. Clinton looking to run. Instead, it's stolen. Bowie, back come the Tigers, needing something, a spark, anything. Lewis can't hit. Back the other way. Oh, pretty move to the basket there by Bourne. So it's now 69-51. Tie up, and that will be Clinton possession. 11 minutes and 2 seconds to go. Oh, we also meant to mention Irvin Henderson is also Voorhees Hall of Fame 2018.
Okay.
Yes. So shout out to all of the Hall of Famers watching us here this afternoon. Voorhees Hall of Famers, thank you so very much. And keep supporting Voorhees. Class of 96, Junior Smith, also watching us on Facebook. Thank you. There's a shot, no good. Lewis comes away with it. 69-51. Voorhees need to make something happen here. Lewis takes it all the way. Oh, my goodness. Is there a lid on top of the basket?
I think there is. I definitely think there is.
Perry the other way.
But not for Clinton.
Not for Clinton, though.
As they jump back out to a 20-point lead.
Right.
See, my math was right this time.
Bowie. Oh, and the ball stayed in. As we'll have a foul coming down the other way on blue. Blue picks up his first foul. Voorhees with the timeout, down 71-51 with 10 minutes and 19 seconds to go in the ball game. And Cam, Voorhees was trying to battle back. You know, they had a little bit of momentum going, but Clinton just snatched it right back to their bench.
Yeah, they got to execute a lot better on offense. They've got to grab those rebounds, and they've got to play defense. So they've got to have an all-around effort here later on in this second half if they want to get back into the game.
Right. I mean, even though it's a 20-point lead, it's not like you can't come back in 10 minutes and 19 seconds because basketball is a game where you can have a 15-0 run coming up.
And I certainly hope that 15-0 run is in our near future. Very near future.
Very near future. Like out of the timeout future. But meanwhile, you got to give it up to Clinton, though. Clinton has played an excellent game here thus far, and they have not hit a cold streak yet.
Yeah. Well, they're getting it done on defense. A lot of their points are coming in transition.
Coming up on 10 minutes to go as we'll have another foul.
Or at the foul line.
Yes. But foul line as far as Clinton was making the fouls, not Voorhees.
Right.
Devin Campbell, who has had a nice game here this afternoon, stepped to the line for two. It's 1 out of 2, and it's a 72-51 Clinton lead over Voorhees. Here's Blue. Short. Second opportunity for Voorhees. Inside, and pass is good. Bowie with the deuce, and it's 72-53. So Bowie having a nice afternoon, trying to keep his team around. Let's see if his teammates can also pick up that scoring. Under 9.5 minutes to go. Foul. And you know, it's funny, we can hear some of the players even over the crowd noise.
Yeah.
And Devin Campbell was like, come on, ref, you guys call that. We have a member of the Golden Class here in our chat room on Facebook, Alan Anderson. Thank you so very much. 1971. Yes, Tanya, yes, Clinton has been very consistent here this afternoon. They have not hit a cold streak yet. Campbell hits the first. Miss Shirley Jefferson, class of 1975. Thank you for tuning in. Still a 20-point lead. 73-53 is our score. Clinton on top. Lewis, deep three. No. And Wynn comes away with the rebound. You know, number 22, Michael Wynn, and number 23, and Darius Bulware, both has long wingspans.
Yeah. Tall guys.
Tall guys and lengthy.
Long guys.
Yes,
Yeah.
long guys. Long on the legs and the arms. Three-pointer is no good. A rebound there by Christian Ford, who checked into the ball game, number 22 for Voorhees. Shot put up, no good. Wyndham, nice pass to Ford. Ford can't hit. Still 73-53 as we coming up on 8 minutes remaining here in the ball game. Here's a three-pointer on the way. No good there for James Brooks. Ford takes it in. So Ford, he gets his first 2 points of the afternoon, and it's an 18-point Clinton lead at 73-55, coming up on 7.5 minutes to go in the game. That's a wild shot, and yeah, that should be the side of the basket, side of the backboard. Excuse me.
I was waiting on that call.
So Voorhees with another opportunity.
And there they are.
Yeah.
The Motion Twins.
Yes.
In the game together for the first time.
Number 13 and number 11. Here's Rosario. Backs in down low. He does have the size advantage. A bit too hard off the glass. Nice defense for Ezekiel, but still will be Golden Bears ball.
So who's Motion Twin 1 and the other one? Who's Motion Twin 2?
Now that's an interesting. I will have to ask him that next time I see him.
Who's number 1 and who's number 2?
Coming up on 7 minutes to go. Voorhees down. Only 7 seconds left on the shot clock. As we'll have a foul call. Antonio Lewis, just speaking about the Motion Twins, picks up his picking up his fourth foul. Ooh, so the Wonder Twins, one of them might be sitting down for a little while. Antonio will come out. Once again, thank you to the Clinton fans that's also tuning in. We have Bullware from Great Falls, South Carolina. I'm pretty sure that name rings a bell because we have Andarius playing here.
Playing well, I might add.
Right. Under 7 to go. And it's 73-55. Wyndham.
It's not that corner, CJ.
Yeah.
It wasn't that corner.
Shot is good from beyond the free throw line there by Campbell. Devin Campbell, as we have a whistle. Foul is called on Tyler Bourne. That is his second. Team's third foul. As we're under 6.5 remaining here in this ball game, make sure you stay around. We'll have the post-game show coming up. We'll have an interview with Coach Cabral Huff. And do we have a technical foul? Let's see. Bowie is called for the technical foul. So Bowie is called for the technical foul. And once again, when you're trying to get back into the ball game down by 20, 75-55, I know it's a little bit frustrating, but you still have to hold your composure because you're trying to get back into the ball game.
Yep. That's not the kind of fight that we need from our senior leader.
Voorhees with possession now. Williamson Bay. And a foul called, and this time the Clinton bench is up in arms. It erupts. They feel that was all ball. That is the fourth foul now called on Michael Wynn. Excuse me, check that. They called a foul on Andarius Bullware. So I'll strike that off of my books and put it to Andarius. Gotta hit those free throws too, especially down by this much. Still with.
I was about to say that shot was a little flat.
One out of two from the line goes Ezekiel Williamson Bay. Bullware checks back in. Well, now, okay. Bullware just checks back in, but they give the foul to Bullware, but he was on the bench. That's why I said that the foul should have been on Michael Wynn. That was his fault. Okay. You know, sometimes we can the broadcast booth can disagree with the scorers table.
Yeah, we can.
Yes, we can. We have that right. And the basket is good for Rosario. Thank you, King, for calling that. Yes, he was not in the game, but somehow they tried to give him the foul, but he wasn't in the game. Picked! Wyndham! Cherry picks.
No, that wasn't a cherry pick.
Nope.
That was a good pick. Right
Good
there.
pick, okay. Oh, well, we have a little turnover here. A timeout for Voorhees. So, again, let's clear the foul situation. As far as what we have here in our broadcast table as a little bit of drawing back and forth going on. Once again, I say the foul, that fourth foul was on Michael Wynn.
And we
Because
just got a
a technical foul. Is that on Bourne or
It was on the coach, I think.
or the
It
coach?
was on a coach.
On D.
Let's
On
wait
D.
for Mr.
Frazier.
Let's wait.
So D. Frazier. Okay, if he gets his second one, he's out of here. So, all right, we're at the timeout right now. And once again, I'm going to say this. Michael Wynn picks up his fourth foul. And Darius Boulware, that wasn't a foul on him because he was coming into the game.
Right.
He did. So, thank you for the people that pointed it out as well. And I saw him there. It didn't make any sense. But either way, technical foul called on the coach, Frazier, for Clinton. So with 5 minutes and 14 seconds to go, 77-60 is our score.
Well, I'll tell you right now, if we can hit, if this is a 2 free throw technical, and then we get the ball back after this. If we hit a 3 after that, it's going to get real interesting.
And very interesting. And you still have 5 minutes and 14 seconds to go. One out of two at the line goes Bowie. But still, they have possession, so you can hit a three-pointer. We'll see what happens. Even if you just hit a basket, you got to get some points coming out of here. Williamson Bay counting in one half of the Motion Twins.
Maybe that's why they call themselves the Motion Twins. He's
Always in motion. So just to clear up, Boulware has 3 fouls. 4 fouls, excuse me. Wynn has 4 fouls. Boulware only has 1 foul. Williamson Bay completes the 3-point play. Now I'm off that subject. Don't ask me about it again about the fouls. I'm off that subject. All right, under 5 minutes to go, 77-64. Voorhees need a stop here. Little chant of defense as the crowd wants to really get back into this game. Oh, nice play. Wyndham comes away with the boards. Opportunity for Voorhees to cut it in, cut this lead down. Along the baseline with the reverse. Jordan Blue.
It's getting interesting.
77-66. Voorhees down by 11. 4:15 remaining. And a steal.
There you go. He wasn't going to try to dunk it that time.
I know. Got to make sure you get your 2. Blue. And we're down at timeout for Clinton. 77-68 is our score. With 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in this game. And Cam, Voorhees is battling back.
Yeah, definitely. That technical and that turnover was the spark that these Tigers needed to get going. So hopefully they continue this momentum and they keep it pushing.
4 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in this ball game. What's at stake for Voorhees? They're trying to get back on the winning track after a loss to Middle Georgia State back on Thursday. Meanwhile, for Clinton 4-1 on a winning streak, but that is including a forfeit loss to Carolina Christian. But Clinton very good from the field so far in this ball game, but Voorhees, they gotta get it back.
Gotta keep going.
Yeah.
Gotta get it going. Battle back, but to battle back from 20-point deficit to cut it to single digits now. Gotta love the fight.
Gotta love the fight. It was a 20. At one point, it was a 22-point lead, as we'll have a foul. It was a 22-point lead at one time, Cam.
Now, what I will say is that the Tigers are going to have to be careful on defense because the Golden Bears are in the bonus. So any foul will send them to the line.
So at the line right now is J.C. McCorn. The foul was called on Antonio Lewis, or as they put it up on the screen. And if that's the case, he's out. So now 2 free throws there, and it's 79-68. But Voorhees still within striking distance.
Antonio Lewis.
Yeah, on the board, but he's sitting out.
Yeah.
So again, we got to talk to the scorers table after this game. I don't know what they're watching. Bowie puts it in. Because Lewis been on the bench for a while now.
Oh, yeah.
It's down to a 9-point lead, 79-70. Perry gives it up. Oh, and a dunk over. Wow, my goodness. Boulware. And Darius, the leading scorer here this afternoon. Oh, nice pass. Wyndham. Yes. Up the court it goes. Nearly picked off. Oh, that's an offensive foul. Offensive foul by Campbell.
Bowie has a way of coming on late in games and really hitting big shots and making big plays.
Still a 9-point lead for Clinton, but boy, he's really trying to battle back.
Can cut it to 6 here. Or 7, depending on what they do.
But they need to cut into this lead here. Every trip is critical here for Voorhees to score. Rosario can't hit, but the foul is called. So very important with 2:59 remaining. Clock stops, but Rosario at the line shooting 2 and try to cut it even further. So Hector Rosario will try to cut in on his 81-72 Golden Bears lead.
And does.
As you mentioned once again, Cam, defense sparks the offense.
Right.
Rosario, a big 2 out of 2 from the line, and is now 81-74 with under 3 minutes to go. Voorhees needs some stops here. And a chant of defense coming. Five seconds left on the shot clock. They'll go. No. Oh, and a whistle. They call it a push on Wyndham.
Late. Calm. Ooh.
That was only 2 seconds left on the shot clock. And the Golden Bears shaking up on that play. Bourne, and Bourne is still down. So Tyler Bourne is down. And he'll need some medical assistance right now. So no medical people out there yet. As Tyler Bourne. He did take a little shot there. And now he's finally up. Hey! Now here's the coach once again D. Frazier coming out. And Frazier, he already had one technical foul. And you got 2.5 minutes to go, and it's an 81-74 lead for Clinton. And Frazier still joining.
The madness.
Oh, yes. A little smile from Frazier. But I'm glad Tyler is all right. He popped right back up.
And that time on the ground he might have iced his own player with that.
Probably so.
Yeah.
He probably did. All right, so at the line, and Darius Boulware. One out of two goes and Darius. And it's 8-point lead, 82-74. Voorhees need to score every time they come down, and that's a good way to start. Jordan Blue. 82-76. A little backcourt pressure. Oh, they really would have pressed. They could have had a turnover there. Double team. It gets in, down low. Big shot there for Andarius Boulware. And it's back up to an 84-76 lead and a near steal. Williamson Bay. Wyndham. Bowie. Challenging, no good. Follow is there for Hector Rosario. And we have another Golden Bear down on the floor with 1:38 to go. 84-78. As we have another Golden Bear down on the floor, that looks like Tyler Glover, number 12 for Clinton. And he looked like he's in some pain too. It might be a shoulder situation. All right, so we have a timeout here. 84-78 is our score. And Cam, when you look at this game, at one point in time, Voorhees was down by 22 points, but some tough defense, and now the shots is going in for Voorhees, but still with 1:38, anything can happen.
Yeah, if anybody doubts the importance of momentum in a basketball game, should definitely watch tape of this game, because ever since that technical foul and that turnover by the Golden Bears, the momentum has shifted in the Tigers' favor, and that's how you've seen us battle back and get within 6 points.
So now, when you look at this, what does the Tigers need to do to now really get back and tie this game? You don't have too much time left.
Buckets and boards, CJ, buckets and boards. They're going to have to play defense without fouling, and they're going to have to hit their shots. They have to hit these shots. With 1:38 left, there is no room for error at this point.
Yeah, no room for error. But meanwhile, Clinton is going to make it tough for them.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Definitely give credit to Clinton also as they continue to fight and battle. And, they've led the majority of the game. So give credit to Clinton. And they've done what they've needed to do on the offensive and defensive end also. So.
All right, as we come back to live action. Voorhees need a stop here. Cross-court pass. That was a bit dangerous. Try not to foul. Perry. Oh, and it's stealing right from behind. Jordan Blue comes out of nowhere. Here comes Zeke. Gives it up. Rosario puts it in. It's 84-80. And the crowd comes alive here at the Tigers Den. Shot put up, no good. There goes that man, Andarius Boulware. And we'll have a foul.
He is the momentum killer tonight.
Yes, he is.
Somebody's got to put a body on him.
56.2 seconds remaining in the ball game.
But regardless, if he makes if he misses both of these shots, or if he makes both of these shots, it's still a 2-possession game.
He misses the first one. If you're just joining us, the Tigers were down by 22 points at one point in time with about a little over 10 minutes to go. But the Tigers had come back fiercely here as Boulware connects on the second free throw. It's now an 85-80 ball game and a quick timeout. Well, Cam, 56 seconds to go.
Right. So I think if you're the Tigers, it's important to know that you don't have to go for a 3 right away. Since you're down 5, you can go for that quick 2 and then play some good defense, get a stop, and then go for that 3. But it's important to not try to get all 5 points back in this one play.
Right. But again, here's the thing. Voorhees, either the defense has turned up, and then not only that, as far as field goal percentage-wise lately, Clinton has been a little off here. All right, once again, thank you to all the alums who's tuned in on our Facebook page at Voorhees College and on our YouTube page at VC Tiger Sports. Thank you so very much. Make sure you like and subscribe to VC Tiger Sports. And we're so excited that coming up next semester, we'll finally have baseball and softball on our airwaves as well. So a lot of things moving and shaking, taking things to the next level of excellence. So here's Voorhees, Rosario. That's a foul. As Campbell looked like the ball hit his eye, but he's called for the foul. Campbell is called for his 4th foul. And look like he can't see right now. He got a little blur in his eye.
He was really close to getting that technical.
Very close.
Yeah, with the way this game's gone and the intensity of it, I think these both teams should just, after the game, head on right back to the locker room.
Right back to the locker room. One team wait on the bench while the other one goes in the locker room.
Well, I think they just go through separate doors.
Separate doors. Something. All right. The Bears trying to hang on here. 85-80. Rosario at the line. Very important free throws coming up here.
Absolutely.
If he can hit 2, is that 3-point advantage for the Bears. Thank you, Miss Tanya. Said we did a very good on the commentating here this afternoon. Thank you, Hall of Famer. I appreciate that. All right, Rosario hits the first. Rosario hits the second, and it's a 3-point game. 44 seconds to go. Racing down the court. Oh, and we have a whistle. And it is out of bounds. No, timeout. Excuse me, timeout. So with only 39 seconds left on the clock, 85-82 is our score. So 39 seconds to go. Once again, it's a 3-point lead for the Golden Bears out of Clinton College. And how about this, Cam? Now with 39 seconds to go, got to clamp down, as you're saying.
Gotta batten down those hatches.
Oh, this should be a pretty fun 39 seconds
Oh yeah, it's
left.
pretty fun. It's a pretty fun timeout right about now.
But you also got to look at how the will of the Tigers coming back after being down by 22 points
Yep.
and not letting the scoreboard dictate their play.
Right.
And they came back here. So as both teams come back on the court, all right, Golden Bears will have possession. Boy, he's looking for a stop. Oh, and they'll call a foul. Yes, they will on Jordan Blue. So clock stops with 35 seconds to go. And a little slow getting up. Jerry Perry. You know, Clinton, I know you never want to take a injury. Always want to take an injury serious.
Do you feel like they take a little?
They take their time getting back up if it's not that hard of a foul. But you always have to, benefit of the doubt. They might be hurt. So, and I know a lot of people in the crowd may feel different for what I say, but it happens. Perry front rims it. It's a 4-point game. Voorhees.
They gotta go.
They gotta go.
It's a 2-possession game. They gotta go.
Here's Williamson Bay. Foul. So clock stops with 26 seconds to go, and Zeke with 2 very important free throws coming up. Must make both of them.
Must.
Even if he makes 1 out of 2, it's still a 3-point game, but you would like to not depend on having a last-second 3-pointer. You'd rather have a 2-pointer. Zeke hits the first. $83 for the Tigers, 86 for the Golden Bears of Clinton College. Misses the second one. Oh my goodness. Shot clock turned off. And we'll have a push. So Jerry Perry back to the line with 20 seconds to go. Makes the first. Honestly, I think when the opponent is at the line, I think this whole crowd should be kind of going crazy right about now.
Right.
I don't think nobody should be just sitting down. All right, Perry hits the second. And it's 88-83 with under 20 seconds to go. You got to go fast. 15, 14, Bowie.
Take it. Quit waiting. Quit waiting.
Rosario, 6 seconds. Last touch by Rosario, and Clinton is 5 seconds away of taking this game.
Yeah.
4 seconds, and that will do it. The Clinton Golden Bears comes into the Tigers' den and takes the homecoming away from Voorhees. Final score, Voorhees 83 and Clinton 88. Wow. Well, let's ask this. I just want to say this. As you are absolutely right. Clinton's going to stay on the court while Voorhees go ahead into the locker room, because this was an intense game.
Oh, yeah. Hard-fought, competitive game.
Right.
It's homecoming. You want to make sure everybody's safe. Not that anything would have happened, but you definitely want to make sure. Do everything in our part.
All right, so as the Bears celebrate on the Tigers court, so now the Bears will go ahead into the locker room, and Coach Frazier, I know he's proud of his squad as they take it, and they improve their record now to 5-1. Meanwhile, Voorhees dropped to a record of 1-7. So it was at first it seemed like it was going to be a blowout, but then Voorhees come back. They cut the lead down to 3, and then Clinton went ahead and, as you say, clamped down.
Yep.
And come away with this victory here this afternoon, 88-83. Want to get your thoughts about the game, Cam?
Well, my feelings are hurt. That's my fault. It's homecoming. I wanted to win so bad.
Can't win all the time.
They got the dance and my feelings was hurt, CJ.
Hey, look, you cannot win homecoming all the time.
All jokes aside, both teams fought hard.
Right.
Clinton came out and they played really, really hard. Credit to them, credit to their coaching staff. Shout out to all the fans from Clinton College that were watching
chat room,
and tuning
yes,
in.
yeah, right.
The Clinton Golden Bears fought well, but for the Tigers, too much too early. They got down too big too early.
Right.
And that in my opinion is the story of the game right there. They got down too big too early. Yeah,
and then not only that, to be honest with you, if Joel Davis was playing here this afternoon, it could have been a much different story.
we're also missing Khalil Cuffey as well.
Right.
So
It could have been a different story. And even though you got to congratulate Clinton on the 88-83 win, how much of the points that was missing that could not play this afternoon could have played a much bigger role here this afternoon?
Yes, I get where you're going with it. But any coach in America will always tell you next man up. And at the end of the day, you're Greek. You know how it is with excuses.
Yes.
You know how it is. You know.
Tools of incompetence.
Yes, you used to build monuments of nothingness. There you go. So at the end of the day, you know, we did not get the win.
Right.
And we can't always rely on one or two guys. It's going to always have to be a team effort. And like Coach Glover said that he got from Coach Mike Tomlin, next man up.
Yeah, next man up. But Voorhees, you got to give him credit. Down by 22, they came back into this ball game. They had some good shots there. The Motion Twins try to do all they can, but Antonio Lewis, he got in foul trouble late in the game, so he couldn't be a big contributor. But Williamson Bay picked up the slack. Also, you have to give it up to Voorhees' defense in the second half, because it seemed like in the first half, when the score was 47-37, again, they was playing nip and tuck, but towards the end of the first half, Clinton just went on that run.
Right.
And then in the second half, when Clinton jumped out to that 22-point lead, Tigers could have folded up their tents, but they did not.
Right.
And they came back, some intense defense, translated to some offense. They hit their free throws. They try to do all they can, but Clinton was a bit too tough at the end there. So now what you take from this game, what can the Tigers do now as they get ready for their next opponent?
It always seems like they start out slow.
Right.
It always seems they start the game slow and they pick it up, you know, as the intensity increases and things of that nature. They've got to play Tiger basketball from the time from tip to the last whistle.
Right.
That's what they got to do. They've got to play Tiger basketball. They got to stop starting out so slow and digging a deep hole that they got to dig themselves out of.
So back to the drawing board for Coach Huff. Of course, Coach Huff will join us here during the post-game show. I know things were intense, so he's going to be in the locker room for a little while to address his team. But when you take away the positives out of this game for the Tigers as they head down the road now, I mean, okay, their record 1-7, it doesn't
This
really
isn't
translate to what they have as far as talent
right.
wise on a roster.
And again, this isn't new to us. You
Right.
know, our conference championship season started out the same way. We started out slow and picked it up towards the end. And again, you know, it's just it matters that we've got a bunch of new faces. But as I've said, when as it relates to having multiple people out, you can't make excuses.
Right.
Next man up, you got to play. But when you're talking about bring positives to pull away from this is for these young Tigers to know that they could get down 22 points and still fight their way back. So they've got they're building this experience, they're building this camaraderie, they're building this team, this team, this brotherhood. And I'm telling you, by the end of November, going into December and into January, you'll start to see a more well-rounded Voorhees College Tiger basketball team.
All right. Once again, final score 88-83. Clinton wins it here on homecoming Saturday. Thank you very much for everybody who's been tuning in here, the alums from Voorhees, and also our the Clinton fans as well. Thank you so very much for tuning in. But stay right there. We have the interview coming up with Coach Huff. He's coming up and he'll talk about this tough loss here. But I know he's got to be proud of his team coming back down from 22. They did not fold up the tent. They battled back. They battled valiantly. But in the end, it was Clinton at the end winning 88-83. All right, hold it right there for a couple of minutes. We'll be right back. Coach Huff is on the way, and we'll have his interview in a few minutes. So stay right with us. You're watching Tiger Basketball right here on the VC Tiger Sports Network.
All right, I gotta run to the stove.
Behind the what's your name? Behind the counter. Boss. Yes. Yeah, but the NBA, they still have one particular spot, but they have many cameras. Yeah, but when you watching the game, where you seeing it from? From behind the announcer's table. Yeah, certain shots, but they wouldn't do it like during the action of the game. Oh, you can agree to disagree. Okay, no. Scores like when you watch the NBA game, all their angles, as far as the live, you see the score tape. Down here is where they say the network announce table is at. You don't see another shot from the announce table unless if there's something going on. But other than that, huh? Then they switch it over, but there's not. They don't follow the action. We ain't going on. Because if there's something going on as far as they, okay. So what if that same thing goes on at the college level? That same thing that went on the NBA goes on in here. College make a switch. If far as okay, if something goes on here, let's say okay, you want a shot of the crowd. I can understand that. If you want a shot of the student crowd, then okay, have it over there. But
That's the only thing that we just why not?
okay,
The point is,
uh-huh.
we should have coverage of everything
We should, but I'm saying as far as the action goes,
so I'm not going to even
no, I'm just saying, I'm not.
if you tell me I'm like, if I tell you I'm like, you just know,
Come on, boss, I'm not. I'm,
anyway,
but
we're going to get two more cameras. So one of each side. We're going to have a rolling camera. Now, whether you use them or not, but we're going to put them in. Yeah, we're going to put them in. But see, what you do, stay with the announcement. Let us do the Super Bowl.
I know.
Man,
Well, okay.
do a homecoming.
Yeah. I got Huck's still in there.
No, that's what I'm saying. I mean, while we're waiting on him.
Okay. You wanna pump?
No, sir.
Okay.
All I think is just, just introduce you about the pictures there.
From
Solomon Jackson Foundation, $20,000.
Solomon Jackson. Okay. Are we gonna flip the? Cause you know, or you want Huff to sit here?
There's 7 of them, so yeah. There's also some just regular headphones in there, so don't get them. You know, I mean that may confuse you or something. Yeah, yeah.
I don't think Brown understands what I'm saying.
Don't argue.
Okay, we're working on it.
But you know, I know. And see, the thing is, he's not getting the fact that you're saying, okay, it's the plane of action. Those cameras don't show the actual action. It's extreme. So if you're here, we're gonna have to use the city camera.
Okay. You know, when he had said, well, let us producer say that, I said, well, you ain't a producer, my man. You ain't producing shit.
You know what? Just by right of a position.
I mean that's fine, but you're producing wrong. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Fuck all that. Excuse my language. Fuck all that. You producing wrong. Cause you never see a football game where they. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna let it go. You see what I'm doing here? Yeah, if I tell you a dog is in that, fuck it. I'll say yeah. No, dog ain't there. Oh, that kind of got to me just now. I ain't gonna lie, Kurt. That kind of got to me. Huh? Yeah. Cause that first year, that was the first thing they complained about. Why are you? Oh gosh. Okay. Solomon Jackson Foundation. Okay. I'm gonna put the mic right here. Okay. And I'm gonna talk about Giving Tuesday because I know he ain't coming out right now. Boy, it's not him. It's fucking Hope. What the fuck, man? Jeez. looking in? Oh, okay. Just let me know. Oh, I ain't got my glasses on, so I have to trust your expertise. All right. Welcome back to the Leonard E. Dawson Center here on the campus of Voorhees College. As you just witnessed, if you're just joining us, but what took you so long, homecoming Saturday as the Tigers lose to Clinton College by the final score of 88 to 83. The Tigers now fall to a record of 1-7. Meanwhile, earlier this afternoon, it was the Lady Tigers losing to the Lady Golden Bears as well. So both squads unable to come up with homecoming victories here in 2021. But still, a lot of good times had by the fans that was here and the limited amount of guests that was here as well. I'm Clarence Jones, and this is still the post-game show as we are waiting on the men's basketball head coach Cabral Huff to come out to talk about this loss here, 88 to 83 to Clinton College. But as myself and Cam was talking about earlier during the post-game show, how they fought back being down by 22 points almost midway through the second half. But you have to give it up to the Voorhees Tigers as they battle back. They battle back hard. But of course, they was missing a few people. But of course, next man up. But unfortunately, the Tigers just came up just a bit short. Well, as we wait for Coach to come out for his usual post-game speech, I want to remind everybody that Giving Tuesday is coming up on on November the 30th. And of course, we are taking your donations right now on Voorhees.edu, Giving Tuesday, as right now the producer and director of VC Tiger Sports, Curtis Sumner, is here and to talk more about Giving Tuesday.
Definitely. So, Giving Tuesday, of course, is the last Tuesday of this month. So, make sure you don't spend all your money on Black Friday. We want you
Please.
to have a little bit of money left over to make some donations,
Right.
not only to Voorhees, but other charitable organizations and things that you are, a fan of. So, but again, we want to say thank you to everybody for tuning in to all the virtual homecoming activities we had
Right.
this week. Again, this is definitely not how we wanted to do this.
Mhm.
I mean, it's homecoming. We wanted you all home. We wanted
Right.
you all here, packing the house, filling the what's this place? The Jerry M. Screen Arena,
Well,
and
Leonard E. Dawson.
yeah, the Leonard E. Dawson Health and Human Resources Center,
Right.
where we are currently in the Jerry M. Screen Arena.
Right.
But again, so we thank you. We know we had our kickoff on Monday.
Mhm.
A lot of positive feedback about that.
Mhm.
Our giving challenge on Tuesday, we had a lot of talk, but I don't know. I got to ask some folks about the dollars that were raised that
Right.
day.
Right.
Um, we didn't do anything virtually on Wednesday, but of course Thursday we had our alumni showcase.
Mhm.
Had a lot of people that loved that, tuned in, participation and everything. Friday, last night, we had, well, of course, before that, yesterday morning was the National Alumni Association meeting.
Mhm.
A little spirited.
Yeah. Very spirited,
Very spirited.
but still all in the name for the love of Voorhees.
Right, right. And then, of course, last night was the Hall of Fame honoree induction ceremony.
Mhm.
And
9 new inductees going in,
yes.
so that is a big number, and hopefully next year maybe the number can even grow because that is actually a fundraising as well for the college. So if you have somebody that went to Voorhees and is an alum, and you think they should be nominated for 2022 Hall of Fame, please contact the Office of Institutional Advancement and send your nominations to, I believe, Zan Jennings and also Stephanie Rivers Klutz as well. So we're looking forward to 2022 where we hopefully we can have everybody who normally comes at homecoming but watched us here virtually on YouTube and on Facebook all week. Hopefully in 2022 you'll all come back here and we'll have fun all together. And of course, if you cannot make it to 2022, you can stay right here to the VC Tiger Sports Network and also Voorhees College on Facebook to enjoy the festivities online as well. Uh, while we have a moment here, also want to give a shout out to the Solomon Jackson Foundation,
Definitely.
who donated $200,000 here this afternoon. So thank you so much to the Solomon Jackson Foundation for giving Voorhees, donating to Voorhees $200,000. And remember, it doesn't matter how big or how small your donations, but your donations do matter here at Voorhees College. So thank you so very much for those who's donating. And again, that brings it back around to Giving Tuesday that's coming up November the 30th. Right now, we're taking donations. So you do not have to wait till the 30th in order to donate. You can donate now by going to voorhees.edu and clicking on the Giving Tuesday button.
Right. Actually, if you go to voorhees.edu/Giving
Giving Tuesday,
Tuesday,
yes.
that will take you straight to the Giving Tuesday page. Now, what you can do there, we have something a little different this year. We're doing crowdfunding.
Okay.
So what that means is you can create your own team. So, if you're from the class of 2008 and you want to get all your classmates to help give on Tuesday so that you all are the largest group of givers on that day. Maybe you're a Greek, you sang on the choir, you were a basketball player, something. So if you go again, voorhees.edu/Giving Tuesday, you'll find those where you can become a fundraiser or a donor. Donors will just simply give, and you have the option of giving to the different teams that are actually already out there. So there are a number of teams that have been created already. I do know there are some Greek teams out there. There are some clubs and organizations and things that are out there. So just go to the page, check it out. And if you don't want to create a team yourself, then just make a donation to one that's already there.
Yes, and again, it doesn't matter how big or how small the donation is. Just give through your heart, because again, college here, college life for the students. They need whatever help that you can give to them, and we do appreciate it as well, because as you give, you grow the college, you grow the student experience here. Your dollars doesn't go just nowhere, it goes somewhere, and it will help out a student, it will help out the facilities. Anything that you can do to donate here to Voorhees College, we will appreciate very much. So Curtis, again, uh,
Well, let me throw this in as
mhm,
well. So also you can text to give
mhm.
for Giving Tuesday as well.
Oh yeah,
Um,
right.
it's on the page. I'm trying to say this. I may be incorrect. I think it's if you text "Give on Tuesday" to 71777.
71777.
Yes,
Okay.
7-1, then 3 sevens. But it's "Give on Tuesday,"
Mhm.
and so you can text to give as well. Clarence, I want to give a shout out to our students,
Oh
and
yes.
they're all gone. Oh,
Well,
hold on, I see one of them down there. George.
George, we got
Mhm.
George coming up here. Also wanted to give a shout out to Jayla as well. Genesis, who I will call her, she's the co-director and producer, if you want to say that. But
Spotlight.
yeah, he gets the spotlight.
Step up here, George.
See, this is what we're talking about here when we talk about VC Tiger Network. These are one of our good students who controls the camera, and also he helps us break the set up the camera work and also break down production as well. So, like to give a shout out to George and
Thank you.
George.
Thank you. Hey everybody, tuning in. It's nice to nice to greet you guys.
Tell them where you're from. Tell them a little bit
Yes,
Uh,
about yourself.
yes.
I'm a business major from Detroit. And I plan on being an NBA general manager one day for one of the 30 NBA teams.
Oh
And
wow,
yeah,
that's good.
yeah.
I hope you make it. Matter of fact, we had a couple of people
I'm gonna make it.
tuning in
Ooh,
from Detroit this afternoon. So
yeah.
D Town is definitely in the
Yeah, shout
house.
out Detroit. Shout out Detroit. Shout out the whole Detroit.
So, how was your experience here with the VC network so far?
It's been a very pleasant, good experience for me. I've been able to learn a lot, pick up on a lot of new things, and just get a grasp on something that's kind of brand new to me, honestly. But everything's going pretty good.
Well,
Man,
George,
it's a great experience for
great
me so
experience.
far.
Okay, okay. Well, we do appreciate you being here, and also, ladies and gentlemen, he is also a young dad as well. So he's doing it for his kid as well. So please give your donations, and of course, students like George here can grow here at Voorhees College, and also we can nurture him into where he wants to be at, and again, an NBA general manager. And you know, the Detroit Pistons really kind of need one right now. Not to mention Houston Rockets may need one right now.
And those are two teams. Those are two teams I'm interested in, working with too.
Oh well, I
Both,
mean,
both of those teams, I would be interested in working with. Yeah.
they might hire you as soon as you graduate because they do need some help. Well, George, do you have any final words you want to say? Some shout outs as well. I know you have some family watching.
I would just like to shout out my mom, my dad, of course my son, and my two sisters and my grandparents.
Oh, he said his son. What's your son's name?
Azon, my son Azon, and my two sisters Grace and Gabrielle, and yeah, that's it.
Well, George, thank you so very much for joining us here. And of course, you will be an integral part of VC Media Network as we move on and go later into the season, and also helping us out when we first do baseball and softball now. So,
Yeah,
so it's good. So, thank you, sir.
I'm looking forward to continue working with the network, and
Okay.
you guys be seeing more of me soon in the future.
All right. Well, that's George there. Thank you so very much, sir.
Thank
Okay, we have our next student coming down here. We have Jayla. You know, we got to give them the spotlight here. And Curtis, go ahead. Come on into the middle here. Step up. You know, you're not 6'5".
Get on, man.
So again, we have to shout out our students. Now George is a business major, but my buddy here, Jayla, is actually
A business major.
Wait, what?
She's a business major as well.
Yeah, she's a business major as well. So although we have mass communications, we're open as far as our students working and learning to across the board. It doesn't matter if you're mass communications or not. You can come and learn and work. Now, I'll tell you this: we drive a hard ship. You have to be reliable.
Yes.
There's times where I have to kind of get on them a little bit because we pop up a little late sometimes for events and things. But
But they're learning. That's the
right,
main thing.
right.
They're learning. They're getting some good experience, and maybe they might have a career switch and become part of the broadcast or production team. Who
It's
knows?
possible.
It's
So
very possible. But Jayla, just tell us about your experience at VC Media Network.
Pretty much being here has taught me a little bit more about filming and taking pictures of photography is something that I wanted to do in my future. And actually, it's making me build my foundation and help me go up there. So
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Well, right now, I know we have some more questions for Jayla, but we have the coach here getting ready for the interview. So, Coach Huff is getting ready to come. But thank you so very much. And of course, we look more to seeing you here down the road.
cool. Thank you. It's nice being here.
All right. Well, that was Jayla. That was another student behind the scenes. As right now, we have Coach Huff coming up.
I'm gonna
Uh,
step out, man.
yes, you have to step out the frame, sir. So, Coach Cabral Huff coming in for the post game interview. We had to extend it out just a little bit because I know it was an emotional game, 88-83. I just want to get your initial comments about this game.
We just put ourselves in a hole too much to try to get back in it, and had to exert too much energy to get back in, and couldn't get over the hump. That stretch, right, middle of the second half,
Mhm.
we weren't getting back on defense. We just weren't doing the things that we wanted to do. So they got a big lead, and we tried to make it a game at the end, and we did. We just had to exert too much energy.
Now I know missing Davis in the lineup, but missing a couple of people in the lineup. I wouldn't say hurt because you always say next man up. But discuss being down at that 22-point hole. What did you tell your team that enable for them to able to get back within 4 points?
Just got to have a fighter's mentality. There's number one, we shouldn't be down that much, but you got to have a fighter's mentality, and you can't lay over and roll over and say, "Oh well, next game." So I told them they got to fight. We're not gonna flee. We're gonna fight. We're gonna keep fighting, and I think those guys did that. And I think that's the one thing I can say about this bunch. They're never gonna give up.
Right.
They're never gonna give up. We just got to get better at little things, and one of those things is rebounding. I think again tonight that hurt us as well as some transition defense.
Mhm. Now, yeah, you mentioned about the defense. Clinton looked like they was running out, transitioning and everything. Um, how is that? Because it's still we're still kind of young in the season. Not that young in the season anymore, but still trying to get the everything together.
We just got to spend more time at it. Again, we probably played more games than a lot of other teams.
Yes.
So we just got to get back on the practice court and get some things ironed out, which we will,
Hmm.
and get better
Hmm.
and hold each other accountable to the things that we need to do.
Now I know some people you see the glass half full.
Mhm.
What did you see out of that game that you could take out positively moving forward to the next game?
I mean, I think about all our games that we haven't, you know, gotten a W in,
Hmm.
and we're right there.
Right.
We just got to get over the hump, and I think it's coming.
Hmm.
Um, and I keep telling my guys trust the process, but eventually we got to trust the process and do the little things
Right.
to get those victories.
Right. Right. I'm gonna get you out on this question right here. I know that the schedule has been kind of rough because there was a couple of games. Matter of fact, it seemed like it's NBA type
Yeah.
scheduling early on, but of course, now it start to kind of slow down just a little bit. You'll have some days apart, but now you get ready to get back on the road. So how important that this road trip coming up to where the team can gel together for that stretch run come January.
I think this is a great time for us. We go to Faulkner Monday, then we have a little break before we play Claflin next Saturday, a week from today.
Mhm.
And then, if you include Thanksgiving until we play on the 4th,
Mhm.
that's a good little break for us to get back on this court
Right.
and iron out some things that we need to iron out. And I'll say it publicly, I put a lot on this team with the schedule we made.
Mhm.
And so we haven't had as much time on the practice court, and that goes to me, but we still got to do some things better.
Okay. Well, Coach Huff, thank you for joining me here. I know tough loss is homecoming. Everybody wanted a victory, but hey, some things it happens like that sometimes.
It
Well,
does.
Coach, thank you so very much for taking your time
Thank
out and talking, and we'll see you down the road.
Yes, sir.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you. All right. That was the head coach himself, Coach Cabral Huff, talking about the game here this afternoon. Programming note, just to let you know, there is a possibility that we can be joining the team up there in Orangeburg next Saturday. So, what I want everybody to do, especially all our Voorhees fans, is to check back with us later on next week. Curtis Sumner, if we get the chance to go on the road to play to broadcast the game, Claflin, of course, you'll see it on the VC Tiger Sports page, and you'll see the notification as well. So please check back with us around about Thursday of next week. We should have clarification whether we can hit the road and play Claflin. And if we do, you'll see it right here, both the men's and women's coming up next weekend. Matter of fact, Claflin's homecoming. That is Claflin's homecoming next weekend, where Voorhees will play Claflin. So that does it here. Of course. Wish we would have had a couple of victories here to broadcast to let you know about, but unfortunately, that didn't happen. But of course, it's back to the drawing board, and we'll see if the Lady Tigers and the Tigers can do better. Well, that will do it here from the Dawson Center on the campus of Voorhees College. I'm Clarence Jones for my partner, Cameron McLean, the class of 17. And for everybody tuning in, especially the alums of Voorhees College, thank you so very much for tuning in for this long afternoon of college basketball. And we'll say good night, and we'll see you down the road. So long, everybody. Ain't it? Hey, man, that was good timing.